an incredible amount, but what I was getting towards before the server kind of cut me off abruptly in the previous one was that, again, they did find success against the Turkish super team, getting a win over them recently online, as well as the last time these played each other. It did go to a very close overtime in favor of Blink, so I cannot count SANGAL completely out. And while Paz, he has some opportunities right now, will end up whiffing on the second player, but he's got help from Major, who manages to spin around and at least waste a little bit of time before eventually falling to Saneri. But the problem was there, he had the bomb and is not able to get back towards his teammates. It's now being dropped in the open. Fortunately, kills at least coming back to equalize the numbers.
Taking the dink through the box, trying to take advantage of whatever range he's got. It's a 1-for-1 trade, and now Juan Flatro. How does he start to lower this angle? Gets another nice tag off of the P2000, but he needs a clean headshot here. Juan Flatro dancing with the devil at the moment, playing around every angle he can. He strafes wide, he's down to single digits, 12 health is all that remains, but he's buying time behind these boxes, and Engine now has to start closing this gap. The lack of armor could become a real issue. Juan Flatro is buying time brilliantly, dancing around these boxes, and there's the head.
Two players at least held off by the smokes, and you can see the bomb is actually going back towards B. It's now only Synopsy keeping them busy. So it's actually worked out quite well for them. And Regon, he struggled to slipe it with that Mach 10 spray, but it is just the nature of the weapon sometimes, unfortunately. But he gets it in the end, and when he goes hunting for a little bit more, that's pretty much confirmed the round. And
professional players sees these work like mine. And as the hunt starts to come in, Major not even able to hold on to it. Synopsy
may be able to catch a player off guard on mid now that they've noted the CT position. And indeed he does.
There it is. The connector player who's looking for the rotations, then life gets very difficult for this T side. Molotov goes in, Soulfly flashed out, but the half-blind scenario will at least be traded 1-for-1. Does well to stay alive and buy a little bit of time, but it's Paz coming in again, the 180 for the second, and Saneri left out on his own, stuck in the A ramp with 30 seconds left. Too quiet about it either. Saneri seems aware of the possibility, and we'll be able to open things up onto the angle. That AWP will be safe. Link looking to set themselves up a full hit here. Paz hoping to catch a cheeky timing, but Synopsy spam is a little bit. This is where the A-site hold becomes so complicated. They're going to try and flash Soulfly into the ramp. He does well, but he's lost his teammate in amongst it. And now he's on his own. He's isolated on the ramp. His rotations are being picked off one by one. As the boost comes in towards the window, this split onto A looks so damn good already. Synopsy's cut the rotation, and once more, these players are on an island on A. Synopsy grabs a second, and it leaves Sensei alone on the ramp to do it all. He's being trapped in from both angles at once. The bomb is actually isolated, and as Sensei and Major find a frag apiece, present a pick to him. Timing might be good for Saneri here. Sensei is just sat behind that smoke, and as he doesn't quite land the shot in time, that's the free A, but he's just started to turn a bit his back. I think he's heard the footsteps now. He'll use the shadow to his advantage, and once again, Major left in the 1v2, stuck in towards the jungle. GXX was initially covering the cross. He looks to
standard smokes, no, actually much deeper on the smokes, directly in jungle, top of connector instead. So this might work in SANGAL's favor. This lets all four of those players potentially have sight lines, although Soulfly let Regon get past. With that, able to get himself a free kill. Will at least follow. He
can get his rotation in. He is going to be checked by Engine, but not quickly enough. Clean headshot. Major now isolated in towards the window as well. Has to deal with Synopsy, and it leaves Sensei. Got him absolutely pinned in. It's going to be Synopsy missing the initial shot. Critical to any chance of getting success in the next round. Juan Flatro. SANGAL, I'd like to see him take a timeout right now. Synopsy's got into a very advanced position, and Engine only going to be really in a position to trade it either. Opts instead to sit passively, and he's losing teammates left, right, and Blink again, quick as you like, looking to make their way up short. Major does well to even find the one kill, ducks back behind the smoke, but this time he's going to be very... All they have to do is work out where these two remaining players are, and it should be an easy enough conversion. Soulfly does take advantage of the AWP tag, and now up against GXX, it takes a quick scope to put him down, but
back into this half, and that is not going to be an easy task, but maybe they've got it in them, and a solid start from Sensei. In the meantime, you can see instant calls being made rather to try and react to that. Sensei, and I believe that is Soulfly on the bomb site that they have to deal with, and
looking to just activate the individuals. GXX given an angle to work with. Now's the rifle of Juan Flatro to get in towards the site, and Sensei not expecting it, doesn't quite catch. Nobody there to punish as they look to push through, and now the dinks start to come in. Engine on low HP, traded quickly by GXX, and into the 1v1 we go. Major on the second for the long rotation, and that's the round. The timing's not quite right there for him. Major will get the final shot, but it doesn't matter. Again, so close for SANGAL, but just not...
Again, They keep getting kind of closer on these weaker buys, which is always interesting to see. The ops for themselves, but it's still not getting them enough impact, and that is just crazy by Sensei. Being completely unaware of the fact that someone could be coming from under. Regon's going to catch himself another one now on towards Major, and there is just no hope. There's no fight in SANGAL right now. Performance from Double Pony against Sprout last night, that's one of the most one-sided games I've covered in a while.
HP. Engine hoping he'll be allowed to save the M4, but he's pinched it in from too many angles. They're going to look for mid-aggression, but the counter flashes are good from Blink and all. Two fully blind, isolated players. Down gets good damage in return. And now Major, nice timing on the MP9, will get the better of scenario.
Surprisingly though to SANGAL, you can see they've already reacted and rotated 2 players into position. The hope though is that Synopsy can keep them busy on the rotates on mid. And well, he's done better. He actually got that initial kill, but they still need entries on B. And they're not finding them so far. Major stands tall with 2. Sensei from behind the smoke is going to be good for a kill on that FAMAS as well, and let's see now whether he can waste the time further. As you can see, one flat throw creeps around. Oh, and actually gets... I didn't even spot the other player.
It's something, though, at the very least. SANGAL have their second, and they have mid control again. They seem to have finally worked out a way to counter this Blink aggression, but Regon this time is aware, he's waiting, he's ready, and it's 2 picks in mid. GXX gets B. And this, again, in a split second, feels like it's done in all reality. The bomb is still back at TV, and they don't even want it. It's the spray down. It's
at that range, but he is able to land the headshot pretty swiftly. And you can see now with the B execute coming through, at least the players are prepared here for Blink. They've got the rotation back in place. It was actually a fake, though. Never mind. The bomb's gone back through under. He left in a position where he's got to make sure he stays alive, but hopes to catch himself a kill in the meantime. And in the end, actually swings incredibly wide and goes down in the trade.
Does make life awkward for this T side, but one flat throw still with the jumping one tap onto Engine as he looks pushing this issue on full HP. They know exactly where Major is now. It's just a matter of trading him efficiently, and there it is. Of course, it's
Eagles then as well. Obviously having to sacrifice to drop those rifles over, so not even having the Kevlar behind it. And really look to try and probe around that A bomb site early on. They will at least find one off a Paz, and Engine's decided to creep all the way out ramp, so he's looking to catch a player off guard, but I think it's going to be the flip side instead. No, how is he still standing? I swear there's a player under Palace. He isn't waiting for someone else to show themselves, but it's unfortunate because...
Timing is going to be absolutely everything. Engine goes out of his vision, and now he really needs to get that kill. There we go, right as Engine looks to flick around, starts to smell a rat, he'll get it. Headshot angle, and it works out beautifully for the rifle. So well, Saneri a little bit slow on the draw, but Synopsy is in with the AK-47, and 15 is on the...